Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Nomonde here, and wow, it feels like forever since I last did my intro. And if you've been here a while, you'd know it's been a hot minute since I last uploaded. Sorry about that. But today, I wanted to take a moment and really talk about one character in particular, Alya Cesaire. She is honestly one of my favorite characters in Miraculous Ladybug. But throughout the course of season 4 being released, she got a lot of slander that I saw as unfair and at times unnecessarily harsh. Well, season 4 ended months ago, and Alya ended the season beefing with absolutely no one. So why am I still seeing Alya slander? I will be calling my girl out on her less than glorious moments, but I also think it's time to defend this iconic character. Alya's story and the role she played in season 4 was a surprise to me. A pleasant one, to be completely honest. They did this iconic character some justice by giving her more to do than just being the admin for the Ladybug. But surprisingly, to fully defend my girl Alya, I'ma have to take you back to season 2. I'm not even joking. Season 2. So in the season 2 episode Sapides, Alya became the first hero outside of Ladybug and Cat Noir. And it really is no secret that Sapides is not the strongest hero introduction episode. But aside from that, one of the main issues people seem to have with Alya is that she had no real reason why she wanted to be a hero. And I may be wrong on this, and feel free to call me out, but isn't wanting to help enough? Let me elaborate. Earlier in the episode, Alya talks about how if Marinette were Ladybug, she'd keep her secret and help her out. As much as she did want to uncover Ladybug's identity, she also wanted to help her favorite hero. After finding out, she wouldn't just disappear, and it was proven to us in season 4 that she would do anything to help Ladybug and Marinette, like cover for her and help crack the code for the charms. And it seemed like she just wanted to help. Ladybug didn't just tell her to put the Miraculous on and transform. She wanted to help. In the Origins episode, despite it being really dangerous, Alya went out to film the battle with Stoneheart. She always has front row seats during battles, and often she's not able to help. Being offered the Fox Miraculous was her chance to finally help this time, so close to the end of the episode, Alya refuses to give the Miraculous back, breaking the promise she made to Ladybug and causing Ladybug to break the promise she made to Master Fu. Her desire to help ultimately made her make a decision to keep the Miraculous without thinking of the consequences. Sapides is genuinely a weak hero introduction episode, but from what I see and from what I could grab from the episode is that it shows that just wanting to help was reason enough for Alya. And at the end of the day, Alya did realize that insisting on keeping the Miraculous was wrong, and she gave the Miraculous back. So it truly is unfair to keep bringing this up when talking about Alya. Moving on to season 4's events. I have quite a few thoughts on the things that have been said about my girl Alya this season. And to pretty much sum it up, I think there's been a pattern of Alya being blamed for things that she had no control over whatsoever. First, there's Gang of Secrets. In this episode, Marinette was feeling so overwhelmed, and having to keep the secret of being Ladybug was not making her feel better. So after Alya assuring her that whatever it is, they could get through together, Marinette ends up telling her that she is Ladybug. So tell me, how is it Alya's fault that Ladybug told her before Cat Noir? I mean, there's even reasons why Ladybug didn't tell Cat Noir her identity. I know we've all seen Cat Blanc. That didn't end well. So Alya made the most sense. And while we're on the topic of Ladybug and Cat Noir, do you remember the whole Alya is replacing Cat Noir phase? Yeah, that happened. The reason Ladybug and Cat Noir grew distant was because of both the miscommunication amongst other problems on their own. I feel like people just wanted to have someone to blame, that they just picked Alya instead of having to hold Adrien or Marinette accountable for the actions that led to the problems between Ladynoir. And please, don't get me wrong, I love Adrien and Marinette. I mean, I wouldn't be watching the show if I didn't like them. But sometimes it's necessary and it's okay to call them out when they deserve it. Okay, back to Alya. And I quickly want to touch on Optigami a little bit. When I first watched the episode, I was sort of mad at Alya for taking the turtle Miraculous. But after rewatching the episode, I tried to see things from Alya's perspective. She thought that what she was doing was the right thing, and although the turtle Miraculous ended up being useful, she ultimately made the wrong call. Alya made a mistake, and I think it's safe to say that she learned from it. This now brings me to Rocketeer, when Alya tells Nino about her being Rena Furtive against Ladybug's wishes. Alya knew that she did not want the secrets kept to ruin her relationship, hence she told Nino the truth. I do disagree on one thing though. I think Alya should have told Marinette about her decision to tell Nino the truth, so that Marinette would at least know and not be kept in the dark. But I am glad that Alya told Nino, because it literally saved her life in the finale. Speaking of finales, as my final point, I want to mention how the show can be really inconsistent at times, to the point where it was never really addressed how Alya feels towards Lila, now that she knows Marinette is Ladybug. In my head, I just think that with all the craziness of Season 4's events, Alya and Marinette just never got time to talk about Lila. So Alya's response to Marinette trying to save Adrien in the final episodes is kind of valid. We've seen throughout the show that Alya just wants the best for Marinette. So when Alya thought that Marinette was maybe taking this Adrien thing too far, she had to speak up. Alya told Marinette that she can't decide what Adrien does with his life, Lila or no Lila, meaning that it doesn't matter whether she's trying to save him from Lila, or if she's right that Adrien doesn't want to be a model anymore. She can't keep going above and beyond for Adrien. At some point, he has to fight for himself. And you can argue that Alya just genuinely did not believe what Marinette was saying about Adrien's happiness, but we need to start looking at things from Alya's perspective as well. In the past, she has seen what going above and beyond for Adrien has done to Marinette, including her past adventures involving Lila. They all did not go according to plan, and Marinette wound up getting hurt and even kicked out of school one time. I see Alya refusing to follow along with Marinette's plan as her way of protecting Marinette, because she did not want to see her best friend get hurt for the millionth time. She was a little bit harsh, but that doesn't change the fact that what she was saying was important. Ultimately, due to the finale of Season 4, we might not be seeing Rena Rouge again for a while, but Alya is still here and is basically being torn to shreds for just existing. I've noticed that this fandom tends to hold on to Alya's smallest mistake and refuses to remember any of her good moments, like how she broke out of her acclimatization, literally had a main character moment in Senti Bubbler, her amazing performance as Scarabella in Haxan, and the other countless moments between seasons 1 and 4. It also doesn't make sense how people don't like how in the previous seasons Alya went along with Marinette's plans, but the one time she refuses to participate, she's not a true friend? Out of all the good moments, once she makes a mistake or doesn't agree with Marinette, all of a sudden, she's a big bad villain that's going to betray Marinette in Season 5. It really isn't unfair how she constantly gets blamed for things that were out of her control. And I'm not even gonna start with the double standards in this show between Alya and the rest of the characters. She honestly deserves much better treatment from the fandom in general. And no, I'm not saying that everyone has to absolutely love Alya. I'm just saying that we need to just try and see things from her point of view before judging her and the things she does. And that brings me to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, subscribe, and turn on my post notifications so that you do not miss out when I upload a new video. If you have any thoughts or anything that you would like to add, I would love to see what you have to say, so please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Andy out.